Today we are focusing on identifying text structures in different passages that have the same type of passage. So in this case, both of our titles include the word Tusamis, but we are going to look at how the same topic can have two different text structures. The text structures we are looking at this week are comparison and cause and effect. With those text structures, there are special clue words that you can identify. Some of the clue words for cause and effect are as a result, because, cause, or effect. Some words to identify different types of comparison could be similarities, in contrast, both, like or unlike. And we look at those words and we look at how those words show us that invisible text structure that we're looking for. Today we're going to start on Unravel by first underlining the title, Tusami and Hurricanes. Also, another text structure is the Tusami, a wall of water. The next part of Unravel is predicting the passage. I see the passage has the word Tusami and hurricanes, and the other one says Tusami, wall of water. I think that we're going to be learning about different types of storm systems and how storm systems affect the earth and water around it. Next is going to be run through a number. In Tusamis and hurricanes, I see there are 4 paragraphs. In Tusami, the wall of water, we have 5 paragraphs. The next section of Unravel is are the important words circled. So I have 1 closed reading habits at the bottom and another one here. I don't see any illustrations. There are no captions or bold words. I don't have any diagrams or charts. So that is our only text feature today. The next question is, are you reading the questions? So I'm going to scroll down here, and the first question is not listed, but we're going to go to the second question. Number 2, select one sentence from each, I'm going to circle each, article that provides the best evidence for each text structure. So I'm going to underline text structure because that's our key concept this week. I know that there are going to be more than one answer because I see one sentence for each, and each tells us more than one. Number 3, in Tusami, wall of water, that is the title, we're going to underline it. How is paragraph 3 different? I'm going to circle 3 and different from the ones that come before and after it. So we will be looking at 1 and 2, 4 and 5, and comparing those to paragraph 3. The last question is number 4. Use the chart below to organize your ideas and evidence. State the purpose of each passage, then compare how each author presents information about Tusamis. Use the chart on page 222 to organize your ideas and evidence. Great, so we have read our questions, and now we are ready to venture through the passage. Please follow along as I read the passage above. Tusami and Hurricanes by Tim Brown. Paragraph 1. Both Tusamis, tsunamis, and hurricanes are powerful storms. They flood lands and damage property. Each kind of storm is extremely dangerous. Tsunamis occur mostly in the Pacific Ocean. They form when a large amount of water is displaced or moved by earthquake or other events that disturb the floor of the ocean. Such a disturbance creates a series of massive waves. This wave train may travel up to 500 miles per hour, destroying everything in its path. Luckily, tsunamis are relatively rare. There are only about 6 every century. In contrast, hurricanes may occur on any coastline. Hurricanes form over warm ocean waters during the hotter months of the year. During a hurricane, heavy rains fall, and strong winds blow with speeds of more than 74 miles per hour. The winds rotate around the eye, which is calm center of the storm. In the center, the winds are low and skies are clear. On average, a hurricane can travel at the speed of only about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Both tsunamis and hurricanes have earned their names. The term hurricane comes from the Spanish word for storm. The term tsunami comes from two Japanese words meaning harbor and wave. Since 1979, weather agencies have given men and women names to specific hurricanes. In contrast, weather agencies do not normally give names to tsunamis. Regardless of their name or where the word comes from, hurricanes and tsunamis alike are fierce storms that most people would rather not experience. Okay, I'm going to go back in that story and look for any clue words. Please take about 30 seconds to a minute and see if you can find any clue words that identifies the structure of this passage. Alrighty, so in the first paragraph, I see the word both. This indicates that is something that is a similarity or in common with both things. Also, in paragraph 2, I see tsunamis mostly occur in the Pacific Ocean. That is unique to tsunamis. Paragraph 3, I see the word in contrast. That is going to show me things that are unlike between tsunamis and hurricanes. Hurricanes may occur on the coastline, and that is something that's unique for hurricanes. Next is paragraph 4. I see the word both again. So that is another similarity that they're about to tell us about tsunamis and hurricanes. Down here, I have the word in contrast. Contrast means unlike. So these are things that are going to differ. All right, let's go to the next one. Tsunami, a wall of water. Tsunami, a wall of water. A tsunami is a series of huge waves. Earthquakes cause many tsunamis. Erupting volcanoes or underwater landslides may also trigger tsunamis. Nearly all tsunamis occur in the Pacific Ocean within the Ring of Fire. Warning signs tell us when a tsunami is approaching. The first warning sign of an approaching tsunami is called a drawback. The ocean suddenly recedes or draws back, and then roars forward violently, with the chain of extremely high waves. These surging waves can reach from 30 to 100 feet above sea level. They can crash onto land at speeds of 500 miles per hour, causing damage to buildings and injuring or killing animals and people. There have been many record-breaking tsunamis throughout history. One of the largest tsunamis happened after Krakatoa, a volcano in Indonesia, erupted in 1883. Eruptions caused some waves to rise more than 130 feet above sea level. As a result, about 36,000 people drowned. The most deadly tsunami in modern times occurred in the Indian Ocean. In 2004, people in India, Thailand, Indonesia, and other parts of Asia were taken by surprise when the tsunami slammed into the coast. This tsunami left millions homeless and killed more than 300,000 people. Recently, a powerful earthquake rocked Japan on March 11, 2011. The earthquake caused 60-foot tsunami waves. This resulted in more than 15,000 deaths and more than 25,000 injuries. It destroyed buildings and damaged a nuclear power station. Although Japan has good warning systems, many Japanese could not escape from the dark wall of surging water. Alright, so in this passage, I'd like you to take about a minute to 30 seconds to identify possible context clues that shows us the structure of this text. I see in tsunami, wall of water, begin in the second sentence. Earthquakes cause many tsunamis. The word cause is a clue word. Also, I see the word cause again at the bottom of the paragraph 2. It says they cause damage to buildings and injuries. The next one in paragraph 3, I see the word cause. After it says the eruption caused some waves. And then a very important keyword here is as a result. In paragraph 5, I see earthquake caused a 60-foot tsunami wave. That word caused. And then the word this resulted. So you see the word result again. And those are the clue words that I see for this passage. Moving down to our question number 4, it says, use the chart below to organize your ideas and evidence. So we're going to say tsunami and hurricanes is passage 1, and tsunami wall of water is passage 2. So passage 1 and passage 2. What is the author's purpose? It's a nonfiction text, so we want to focus on the author's purpose of informing the reader about what they are reading. The next is text structure. Take a minute to look at your clues and see which text structure is which. I know that tsunami and hurricanes and tsunami wall of water both discuss tsunamis, but they have different purposes and text structures. Tsunamis and hurricanes tell us the similarities and differences between tsunamis and hurricanes. So this would be compare and contrast. Whereas the other one, tsunami wall of water, explains the cause and effect of tsunamis and how tsunamis affect the earth around it. Please take a minute to identify evidence for each structure and the author's purpose. You may also work together to answer the questions 2 and 3. Your short response of question number 5 will be for homework tonight. Please complete question number 5 short response for homework. Remember to use your context clues and your clue words when finding evidence of structure and author's purpose.